Tonight at 10, a Trinidad police officer cleared using body camera footage.
Drop the gun!
New tonight, we're breaking down the key piece of evidence frame by frame and ask the district attorney about the decision.
Thunderstorms produce heavy rain, hail, and flooding today, and I'm timing out still more storms headed our way. When will they hit and what you need to prepare for coming up in your First Alert 5 forecast.
Also new tonight, as lightning lights up the sky, we're giving you a behind-the-scenes look at the new technology aimed at keeping you safe at the Colorado Springs Airport.
Now, News 5 investigates at 10.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 5 at 10. I'm Lisa Leiden. Rob is on vacation. First tonight at 10, a Trinidad police officer exonerated in the officer-involved shooting death of a Colorado Springs man earlier this year. The key piece of evidence, the officer's body camera. News 5's Zach Thaxton examines the video and gets answers in the decision to clear the officer and a warning, some of the video you're about to see may be disturbing to some viewers.
Hello, Pat. How are you doing?
April 24th, the Almar Trailer Park in Trinidad. Officer Ron Arland responds to a call about a squatter in a vacant trailer. Officer Arland's body cam video rolling the whole time.
This is a vacant residence?
A manager opens the door to the vacant trailer and Officer Arland goes in.
Police department, anybody in here? Show your hands.
Inside, unbeknownst to Arland at the time,
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
a jail escapee with a stolen gun. In just 18 seconds, one life ended, others changed forever.
Put your hand, cross your legs! I will tell you! Drop the gun! Trinidad King 1, shots fired, number 36, one down.
The body camera video is really the only thing we have that confirms this is what the officer saw when he made the decision to fire his duty weapon.
Los Animas County DA Frank Rubalid tells News 5 that based on the body cam video, Officer Arland was justified in pulling the trigger.
It's very clear that the man is holding an object in a threatening manner to the officer.
He was standing around the corner here when I came in. He was trying to cycle the gun. He started raising it up.
The body cam video, all the evidence Rubalid says he needed to clear Officer Arland, and a tool he says is a game changer in modern investigations.
It's useful in multiple facets of our jobs.
And for the first time in southern Colorado, a tool capable of clearing an officer in a deadly shooting in Trinidad. Zach Thaxton.
Ron, did you have your camera on? Great.
News 5 investigates.
Now, our editors froze the video in that story to not show you the mortally wounded man. Officer Ron Arland has returned to the Trinidad Police Force. The suspect, who was shot and killed, 20-year-old Todd Jamal Dye of Colorado Springs, was a jail escapee who had multiple warrants out for his arrest. Investigators say he'd previously stolen a car in Walsenburg and says the gun was stolen from a vehicle in Trinidad. New tonight at 10, a Colorado Springs officer has been cleared of racial profiling accusations. This comes after a confrontation was caught on camera.
My brother is being put in handcuffs. We're pulled over for no reason.
Following up for you tonight, Ryan Brown claims he and his brother were pulled over, removed from their car, then handcuffed and detained by police over an apparent cracked windshield. The ACLU represented the brothers and says they wouldn't have been treated the same if they were white. They are now requesting the entire investigative file. Police say the officers' actions were legal and proper. New tonight, a messy night along the Front Range from Pueblo up to Denver. Severe weather moved across the area. It started late this afternoon, bringing heavy rain, wind, hail, and lightning. And here's new video tonight of the flooded streets in Pueblo. We heard from lots of our viewers who found street flooding all across town. The rain fell fast this evening, filling drainage ditches very quickly. Now to a live look in Pueblo. Things have calmed down, but the threat for rain, it isn't over yet. Lead forecaster Mike Daniels is tracking it all in First Alert 5.
Thanks, Lisa. Yes, a lot of turbulence in the sky across eastern Colorado today. We get more severe weather in June than any other month, and it has lived up to that reputation this month. We've got more viewer video to share with you. This is at Faze Crossing on Santa Fe. That's between downtown and the Grove. It's a low-lying area. That heavy rain, the water was so deep and dangerous. You don't want to drive. You don't want to do what that guy's doing, drive through that deep water. Just can't tell how deep it is. Even a small amount of water can wash your vehicle away very quickly. Hardest hit areas today, the Mesa Junction, down Union Avenue, out to the Grove. Tracy Whitting put that on our Facebook page. Thanks for that. Outside now, we're dry over the Springs in Pueblo. Still a couple of thunderstorms popping out there. Heavy rain tonight and small hail from Swink out to La Junta along Highway 50. That thunderstorm not moving a whole heck of a lot. Storms eventually moving off to the east at about 10 miles per hour. Thunderstorms developed over the higher elevations today, pushed across El Paso County and Pueblo County. The air is starting to stabilize right now. Here's your storm report. Stetson Hills over a ½ inch of rain today. Had penny-size hail at Black Forest and golf ball-size hail at Pueblo West. Upper 60s tomorrow morning. By the lunch hour, hot and dry, and a few more thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. Again tomorrow, some of those thunderstorms could have moderate to heavy rain, maybe small hail in some areas. Everything you need to know coming up. Lisa.
Thank you, Mike. New at 10 with hundreds of lightning strikes across southern Colorado this evening. News 5 is looking into how the Colorado Springs Airport is using a new alert system. It's our area's only WeatherBug outdoor alerting system with lightning detection, with your safety in mind. Our Kelsey Kennedy got a behind-the-scenes look at how the technology works. She joins us now live.
Well, that's right, Lisa. I was inside the airport's communication center just in time this evening to see that lightning detection technology put to work. It alerts the airport communication staff whenever there's lightning within 7 miles of the airport terminal.
Delta, this is Jeff with Airport Communications. We're under a lightning alert this time.
Lightning detection technology on the roof of the airport makes safety decisions seamless from inside the communications center.
We're saying any lightning at all within that 7 miles, whether it's cloud to cloud or cloud to ground, we're going to stop refueling, and then we're going to go through notification process. So this, you can see lightning's within the 7 miles.
The alarm box goes off. Strobes can be seen on the runways, and the communication center lets the refueling agent and airlines know there is dangerous lightning in the area.
Calvin, this is Jeff with Airport Communications. We're under a lightning alert at this time.
With this technology on hand, the airport no longer has to depend on information from other networks to keep travelers safe. They hope this specific information translates to shorter delays. Each lightning alert expires after 15 minutes if no other strikes are detected.
With the lightning detection locally, we're a lot more accurate about where it is, when to stop, when to start, when they're enplaning and deplaning, so that ultimately they are safer than they would have been in the past.
With this information communicated from the airport to the airlines are able to make independent decisions like whether it's safe to let their baggage handlers work on the tarmac or whether or not a plane should be diverted.
When we do have lightning, we're pretty confident in how far it is, so we can narrow down that time frame of what that airline delay might be due to weather.
Now, Colorado has more lightning than anywhere in the country except for Florida, though Colorado does take the top spot in deaths caused by lightning. In Colorado Springs, Kelsey Kennedy, News 5.
Kelsey, thank you. 5 construction workers struck by lightning this afternoon in Colorado Springs. It all happened near Woodman and Tutt around 1:30. Everyone has been released except for one person who's said to be treated for serious injuries to his limbs. We are getting some great pictures of tonight's storm from our News 5 viewers. Paul Downs snapped this one of the clouds looking towards Pueblo West. And one of our viewers shared this video of a water rescue near Runyon Field. Firefighters were able to get everyone out of the car that was stuck in high water. Remember, you can always help us tell the weather story. Send us your pictures and videos to mypics@KOAA.com or post them on our Facebook page. We are KOAA5. It is a complete mess in Denver right now. Here's new video of Mother Nature's wrath in the Mile High City tonight. Severe weather flooded major streets, damaged vehicles and buildings all across the area. Several roads and intersections, well, they look like rivers. Police say several vehicles got stuck in floodwaters in the Stapleton area. There are also numerous reports of downed trees. Remember, you can always track the changing weather right down to your neighborhood anytime with our live Doppler at KOAA.com. New at 10, a plea agreement for the man accused of setting off a small explosive near the NAACP office in Colorado Springs 6 months ago. 44-year-old Thaddeus Murphy is due in court in August. Details of the agreement won't be released until then. He had pleaded not guilty to arson and possessing a firearm as a felon. Following up for you, that blast happened back in January. Murphy told investigators he had money problems and was actually targeting his accountant. He is still in federal custody. New tonight at 10, we're hearing from people in Pueblo about a big illegal marijuana bust in their neighborhood.
since they've been here, there's been quite a lot of police that come here all the time for them.
We were on scene along Bowman Avenue near Santa Fe and Northern. Deputies say undercover detectives answered online ads for pot. Concerns about sulfur used in the growing process prompted a call for hazmat teams. This man, Adrian Morissette, is now in custody. Sheriff's deputies say he used Craigslist to trade pot for donations. Jurors in the James Holmes trial will reconvene in the morning. The defense will start to present its side of the case. They are trying to prove that Holmes was legally insane at the time of the deadly attack at the Aurora movie theater. 12 people died, 70 others were injured. Holmes has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. New tonight, the Colorado Springs Legacy Loop project has received $1 million in GOCO funding. That money will be used to add 2.3 miles of new trails, along with underpasses, pedestrian bridges, and other safe trail crossings. 1,000 people use the trail each day. New information tonight, a petition drive in Pueblo aimed at giving voters the chance to decide on a loan that would use millions from the half-cent sales tax to expand the convention center has failed. The city clerk reports the petitioners came up short by 261 signatures. Of the 2,700 turned in, hundreds were tossed out for things like unregistered voters, lived outside the city limits, or gave ineligible signatures. Turning now to the ongoing fight to stop child exploitation online. Law enforcement agencies from around the state and the country conducted a 2-month-long crackdown, arresting more than 1,100 suspected predators. Among them, this man, 25-year-old Anthony Martinez. Springs police say he met up with underage girls he chatted with online and may have had unlawful sexual contact with as many as 140 girls in Colorado and 5 other states. Martinez was arrested in Arizona last month and is awaiting extradition back to Colorado.
When we were able to find out where he was located and take him into custody, that ultimately led us to more definitive information indicating that he was using the internet as a platform to try and promote additional relationships with some of these underage females throughout the United States.
Authorities in Colorado arrested 42 alleged predators between April and May of this year. We are working to learn more tonight about 2 separate training accidents at Fort Carson today. Tonight, we know 2 members of the Colorado Army National Guard are recovering in the hospital. One accident involved a smoke grenade, the other a Humvee. That accident left the soldier with possible spinal injuries. Neither soldier has been identified. Also tonight, a Colorado Springs officer is recovering after getting hit by a car while riding his bike to work today. It is Bike to Work Day. A woman apparently made a left turn onto Cimarron right in front of the officer. She was ticketed. His injuries are not life-threatening. Well, this week marks the 18th annual Fire Explorer Academy hosted by the Springs Fire Department. The goal is for young people to get some hands-on experience with firefighting equipment and get a feel for what it's truly like to be a firefighter. We spoke with one student who wants to be a medic.
As future paramedics and firefighters, we need all the experience and training we can get so we are able to help the people we need properly.
This year's theme for the Academy, creating a culture of safety. It runs through Saturday. Well, some changes for this weekend's popular Whitewater Festival in Canyon City. We're breaking down what you need to know. Plus, the Boston Marathon bomber sentenced to die speaks out for the first time today. Hear reaction from victims. But first, let's check in with Mike.
Steamy and stormy around here tomorrow. Hot, then around to thunderstorms rolls off the mountains. Some of the thunderstorms could contain heavy rain and hail. Your forecast after the break here on News 5 at 10.